beautiful October weather continues, but I just asked Matt, you're talking about some changes, and you said more changes since earlier today.
And I take it we're not just talking about the leaves eventually changing.
Eventually, right. No, the changes are about changing the changes. Back to no changes.
No change. You tricked us.
It's a change. I'll show you what I'm talking about here in just a minute. But first, this great sunset from the Oregon coast from our Cannon Beach sky cam, and I put this on my social media channels if you want to check that out. But what's fun is the low clouds moving north to south, and then the upper clouds coming from west to east, and it all adds up to just a beautiful, beautiful sunset from our Cannon Beach sky cam. Gotta love that. We made 72 today, which is above average by about 3 degrees. 68 over in Troutdale. Medford made 90, 86 in the Dalles. Lakeview was 82, but the morning low in Lakeview, perhaps more interesting, was 30. So we had temperatures extremes from 30 this morning in Lakeview to 90 in Medford this afternoon. Rainfall. Now, we ended the water year last Friday on September 30th, started the new water year on October 1st. And we do that because it makes more sense when you're looking at how much rainfall and snow did you get during a storm season to start when the storm season begins, roughly around October 1st, as opposed to January 1st, when you'd be getting the last half of one and then the first half of the next season. So for the water year, over 41 inches of rainfall ending September 30th. That is above average by over 4 inches and way better than the previous water year of 30.22 inches. The water was in the low clouds this morning, and the fog and the drizzle. That was it. And you can see just a little patch left over out around Troutdale. Wildfire smoke, also a thing, but it's mainly up in Washington. We're still getting some smoke being created and emanating from the Cedar Creek fire in the Central Oregon Cascades. And we may get some haze with easterly flow from the firestorm north and east. But overall, the pattern is a dry one right on through the weekend with more 80-degree days on the way. And in fact, we'll have some patchy fog around tomorrow morning. I think the valley will likely have quite a bit of fog, but it should be thinner and burn off more quickly than the last couple of days. Then sunshine, perhaps some scattered high clouds on Friday morning. That would help to inhibit fog formation, and then more sunshine coming our way after that. But tomorrow, good day, fog in the morning, and then becoming sunny earlier. We'll get up to 82 tomorrow. So again, yet another 80-degree day in October. So the changes we were talking about. First of all, staying sunny and warm through the weekend. That's been consistent all along. What I've been watching, though, is the potential for a system to come out of Alaska, and here it is right here. Now, what we had been seeing for a couple of runs of the models was this thing coming down and diving straight down into eastern Oregon and getting that close to us. That could have brought us some showers. Now, it looks like it just scoots on off through Canada and stays to the north and to the east, which is quite typical, actually, that they do that with this type of pattern. So we likely stay dry on Monday and Tuesday and stay warm through next week yet again. Not much of a change, really, from what we're going to see over the weekend. It is 60 right now, freezing level 14,500 feet. Okay, on the coast, mostly sunny after morning clouds. Highs will be in the 60s and low 70s. Lows will be in the 50s. In the valleys, mostly sunny after morning fog, about 49 in McMinnville. But the 80s, they're back, and it's not typical to get this many 80-degree days in the month of October. We average only one. We've already had 3. We have several more coming. Sunshine in the Cascades and in the 70s there. Central and eastern Oregon, some areas of haze, of course, and highs in the 80s, lows in the 40s and 50s. In the Gorge, east winds develop tomorrow, so it gets a little bit breezy, but you'll be warm. In fact, the Dalles 90. You might set another record in the Dalles tomorrow. For Portland, 82. Morning fog, yes, but it burns off. Then sunny. We go 84 for Friday and Saturday, 85 Sunday. It cools a little bit next week, but staying in the 70s. In fact, we'll have another shot at 80 probably around the middle of next week. We'll go for 77 right now next Wednesday. So yes, we're just going to have to be more patient waiting for that fall rain.
Wow, super wet spring, summer that never ends, and then I guess we'll see.
And then before you know it, it's going to be Thanksgiving.
Thank you, Matt. The search